Sri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Bhakti Ramananda Dakshana Kodumesara Narottamana Samopatita Prabhu Ahi Tribhuvane Samopatita Prabhu Ahi Tribhuvane Krishna Hari Govinda Abhijeto Mahare Krishna Hari Govinda Abhijeto Mahare Bhakti Shoha Hidayamanti Kadi daya nakari Patita Dekhiya Gadi Gaya Makari Patita Dekhiya Sita Pavanandhama Vishera Laziya Patite Pavanandhama Areti bhavatu bhane nani kanishara Areti bhavatu bhane nani kanishara Ikarantalamidane Yate karapara Bhate karapara Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Bhakti Ramita Sri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Bhakti Ramita Akana Koro Vishata Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Vaishnava Sita Pavana Toma Dine Kirana Adita Pavana Toma Dine Kirana Saharangi Pachege Apa Nute Jari Saharangi Pachege Apa Nute Jari Manadaya Labjapu Ebakotapani Emonadoya Labjapu Ebakotapani Arasahori Acharipalana Hare Hare Rama Hare 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 Masane Aparade Ahi Paritan Yo Masane Aparade Nahi Paritan Amara Hidore Sahadha Govinda Krishna Amara Hidore Sahadha Govinda Krishna Govinda Karone Mohan Vaishnava Govinda Karone Mohan Akilante Koriya Sarane Atu Akilante Koriya Sarane Atu Akilante Koriya Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. I take I Hare Rama, Hare Rama,
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Hare Hare.
Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram,
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Rama Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram,
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare.
Krishna, 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 Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, 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 Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, 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 Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, 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 Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama,
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama,
Ebaro Karuna Kondo Vaishnava Gosai. Patita Pavana Toma Samakirona Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Dase Ananda Krishna Chaitanya Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Dase Ananda Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Sarkana Koto Vishada Adokam
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram,
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Hare Hare.
Eva Karuna Vaishnava Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare
Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Ram,
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Ram, Hare Ram,
ओम ज्ञानतिमिरन्धस्य ज्ञानाञ्जनशलाकया चक्षुरुन्मिलितं येन
श्रीगुरवे नमः।
श्रीचैतन्यं मनोभीष्टं स्थापितं येन भूतले स्वयं रूपा तदन्वयं ददाति स्वापदान्तिकम् वन्देऽहं श्रीगुरुं श्रीयुतापदगुरुं श्रीगुरुं वैष्णवांश्च श्रीरूपं साग्रजातं सहगणं सजीवं साद्वैतं सावधूतं परिजनसहितं कृष्ण चैतन्य देवं श्रीरामकृष्णपादां सहगणा श्रीविशाखान्वितं च हे कृष्ण करुणा सिंधु दीनबन्धु जगत्पते गोपेशा गोपिका कान्ता राधा कान्ता नमोस्तुते भक्तकाञ्चन गौराङ्गी राधे वृन्दावनेश्वरी वृषानुस्तुते देवी प्रणमामि हरिप्रिये वाञ्छाकल्पतरुभ्यश्च कृपा सिन्धुभ्येव च पतितानां पावनेभ्यो वैष्णवेभ्यो नमो नमः। जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे 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 राम हरे राम हरे हरे करोति वाचालं पङ्गुं लङ्घयते गिरिं यत्कृपालं वन्दे श्रीगुरुं दीननारायणं परमानन्दमाधवं श्रीचैतन्य ईश्वरम् नमो विष्णुपादाय कृष्णपृष्ठाय भूतले
Srimate Bhaktivedanta Swami Namaste Saraswate Devi Gaurani
Pracharine Nirvishesha Shunyavadi Pasyapya Devavarine Panchatattva-Vishram Bhaktarupa Swarupakam Bhaktavataram Bhaktakyam Namami Bhaktashaktikam
Jayatau Surutau
Pandor
Pandor
Mamamanda
Mamamanda
Matirgati
Matirgati
Matsarvasya Paramam Divya Vrindaranya Kalpadrumada Srimad Ratnakara Simhasanastu Srimad Radha Srila Govinda Devo Krishna Vidhi Sevyamano Smarami Shriman Rasanami Vamsi Vata Tata Sita Krishnan Venu Swame Gopir Gopinatha Shriyastu.
I would like to share a small story that I read today. Very nice. There is a devotee of Lord Ram. Her name was Shabari. Well, heard about Shabari? Where is our Vamsi Vilas? Yeah, I don't. Yeah, I saw the kids, so I thought he's there.
I'm online, Koji.
Oh, okay. Welcome, bro. One time, what happened? Shabri was a very advanced devotee. So Shabri was thinking that I am not qualified to serve the sages because I am low born. She went to the forest and she decided that my only hope is if I can get the mercy of the saints, mercy of the sages. So she was staying hidden near the ashram where sadhus would live. And every day she would come and she would drop a big log of dry wood for sacrifices for the sages. The sages would go out and they would see that log of dry woods are there. And then after sacrifice, she would come and clean the whole area. So it was going on for days, for now it was for weeks. So this ashram belonged to, what was his name? Matanga Rishi, right? Matanga Rishi, right? Belongs to Matanga Rishi. So the disciples, they told Matanga Rishi that we see the pile of dry wood and the cleansing of the sacrifice every day. So he became very much surprised. He said, I need to take darshan of such an advanced devotee. Who is that? So the disciple said, well, we'll try to find out. So the next day, the disciples were at guard and they saw that this old lady is coming and bringing all the dry wood multiple times. So they caught hold of her and brought her before Matanga Rishi. When Matanga Rishi saw her, by seeing her, he could understand her devotion. So Matanga Rishi, when he saw the devotion of Shabri, a small tear came in his eyes. And Shabri was thinking herself very unqualified. I was impressed by Shabri's humility. So she was thinking, I am a low born. Many Brahmanas there, they were judging Shabari as, she is like a low class woman. What is she doing in front of Matanga Rishi? But Matanga Rishi told her that I will give you initiation in the name of Sitaram. And you stay in my ashram and you render devotional service to Sitaram. So she stayed there. And then slowly Matanga Rishi told Shabari that now I have got a calling from Lord Ram that I have to go. But you stay here and you do your bhajan here. So she was staying there. Her daily service was to take care of, just cleanse the path, because this is like the forest where saints would do bhajan. So she would every day cleanse the path. So when sages would go, there would be no inconvenience to their feet, just so that no kankar patthar. So she was doing, but one day, because of her own absorption, she forgot. And then she realized that it's little late and sages may come this way. So immediately took the broom and she started brooming. So as she was brooming, she didn't realize because it's all ghana jungle, like lot of tree and forest. She didn't realize, but by mistake, as she was brooming, one Brahmana sage who was practicing, he touched her. So he became very disgusted with her. He said, "You low class budia." Budia means no old. Ah, get lost from me. Now I've been contaminated by your touch. And as he thought he has become so contaminated because she touched a low class Shudrani that he need to take bath in the lake again. So he started going towards the lake. And then when he entered into the lake to cleanse himself, the lake became a pool of blood with insects inside, and they started biting the saint. And this old Shabari, she ran to her ashram. Like and she was thinking that I'm such a degraded woman that I have contaminated a saint. Now, what was the saint thinking when he saw the pool of blood? The saint thought, huh?
He made a mistake. Something.
No, the saint,
Contamination from
because Shabari took bath in the lake, see what the lake has become. I was impressed. What really touched me is how false pride works. When we are proud, na? Yeah. It works, right? How false pride works. You know what pride makes us feel? Others are the causes of my suffering. Anything not doing, not happening good is because of that person. And then we tend to become angry at others for our suffering. Does it happen to any one of you or no? I'm the only one who goes through that. I was impressed. Today only I was reading. You know how I got late today? It was 2:30 p.m. I had many things to do. 5 o'clock I finished. And then I started praying to Krishna. Krishna, please give me some time to read. I didn't read anything today. So a thought came in my mind. Oh, program is at 7. It's only 5. So I started reading. Now it was 6 p.m. I'm convinced program is at 7. At 6 p.m. I thought, oh, but there is 2 hours drive.
You forgot drive.
Huh?
You forgot drive.
I forgot I had to drive 2 hours for the program also. Program is at 7, but that includes 2-hour drive. That forgetfulness Krishna gave. And then I was thinking, oh Maya, like, I mean, it's not Maya because it was Krishna's service. But still, it's like how when we are bewildered, Krishna can take away any thought. And I was remembering, we hear all the stories, right? They just forgot. I'm fully convinced program is at 7. So I was thinking I will start at 6:50 to be there at the program after 2 hours and I'll be there by 7. This is what I am thinking. And then I thought, first thought came, oh, only 5. Krishna's bus, I have 50 more minutes to read. And then another thought came. Sir, 2 hours drive is there. Oh no. And then I started packing my things to move. I was thinking how Krishna says, Prabhupada says, man proposes, God disposes. Whatever you desire, Krishna fulfills. Krishna is not responsible for your being late. You desire it. So what impressed me is how false pride works. I'm contempt. This is something I read today only. I was reading the story of Shabari today. So I'm just contemplating, wow. When we actually become humble, actually it's very difficult to understand what humility is, right? Because it's internal, right? Outside is just a show. In front of everybody, we are like, bro, most fallen. But what is actually just contemplate on this story. Think about it. I've been thinking about it for a little while only, not much. But we make others responsible for anything not going good with me. I'll give you one example of pride. Today, they were doing Kartal side. I was thinking, क्या हो रहा है यार यहाँ? I'm not able to absorb because some sound tan 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 something is coming, and if I'm trying to focus and tan, oh. It's like Kartal practice session kind of. Everyone is trying to practice in the kitchen. So then I thought, so much pride. You know what pride does? I am not able to go deeper because of somebody else. I thought this is exactly what I read today. Brahmana. Here is a personification. We tend to make others responsible for our faults. We do not have bhakti, we make somebody else responsible. You all agree, right? It is like moment to moment. I was thinking, our consciousness very, very shallow. I'm talking about myself. Very shallow. भक्ति का तिनका भी नहीं हमारे अंदर. कितना लज्जा आती है यार, एक्चुअली शर्म आती है एक्चुअली. I was hearing today morning, the book by Pratam Das Thakur, प्रार्थना. एक बार सुनो, आपको पता लगेगा कि एक शुद्ध भक्त का विचार कैसे होते हैं. Once it's only 50 minutes reading the whole book, प्रार्थना. His consciousness and his humility, it's a mixture. His consciousness is always into when I will make Radha and Krishna sit, offer a garland, offer tambula, when will I serve the lotus feet of Shiva Manjari, when will I do this? पूरा उनका प्रार्थना ही वही है, और साथ में अटर ह्यूमिलिटी कि मैं कितना घटिया इंसान हूं. मुझे देख के ही, दिस इज ऑल बोथ नरोत्तम दास ठाकुर, राइट? गौरंगा करुणा करो, वैष्णवा करुणा करो, निताय पदा कमला, वो तो बस रोते रहते हैं और मन में चलता रहता है नित्य सेवा. वो सुनने के बाद इतनी लज्जा है ना मुझे कि यार ये भक्ति क्या होती है ना, हम लोग को कुछ भी नहीं पता भक्ति क्या है. हम लोग का दिमाग कहाँ चलता है, आज खाने में क्या है. भक्ति के अलावा हर जगह जाता है. हाउ मेनी टाइम्स डू वी थिंक अबाउट डूइंग सम नित्य सेवा? वो विचार भी नहीं आता, वो तो भूल ही जाओ. So I was thinking today, Narottam Das Thakur is telling, तुम्हारा हृदय सदा गोविंदा विश्राम. 24 घंटे भक्तों के हृदय में गोविंद विश्राम करते. 24 घंटे, 24 hours they are worshipping the Lord. What is devotional service and where are we? You all agree, right? Or you think you all have made a lot of advancement in devotion? See, start हुआ नहीं अभी. अभी क्या है ना, अभी बस has not begun yet. I'm thinking, when will that happen? when devotional service will rise in our heart. और ऊपर से pride, like pride. Anybody want honor? Anybody who doesn't want any honor? You don't want any honor. That's not how. There is actually a book that I'm currently reading, just for information. It's called Bhakta Mala. Bhakta Mala means a garland of devotees. More than 500 devotees charita. That's it. Huh? It is by grand disciple of Srinivasacharya. Translated by one Prabhupada disciple. You know him. He has translated many books dedicated to Prabhupada. One devotee told me, Radha Govind Maharaj reads this book. He said he just read this book about Charita of devotees, life of devotees. He said every time Maharaj hears about the life of devotees, he cries. Radha Govind Maharaj. He's on bed in Vrindavan. So one disciple just read to him. I thought then I should at least try to read. It's like we just follow, right? Because we have no intelligence of ours. So we just try to follow. When I went to Mayapur this time, so I went to the bookstore. So I saw big, thick Bhakta Mala. मैंने कहा प्रभु दे दो यही खरीदते इधर मायापुर से.
How many pages?
ओ देखो पहले से स्टार्टिंग ही हमारा यही है. कितने पेज हो उसमें पढ़ने में कितना समय लगेगा. अरे नंबर ऑफ पेजेस डजंट मैटर ब्रो. So Charita of devotees. It is around over 500 pages. It's this thing. And it's this much wide. Each page is like 2 pages. आप खोलते हो ना पूरा टेबल भर जाता है. Just not wide, 2 pages. But very nice. There are so many stories of devotees. We have never heard them. I mean, at least for me. It's just devotees' life, right? And how Krishna reciprocates your devotees' life. And it's devotees of Narayan, devotees of Lord Ramchandra, devotees of Krishna, devotees of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, all the devotees, because he is grand disciple of great grand disciple Lord Chaitanya. Srinivasacharya's line, but he's writing about all the devotees. It's just garland of devotees. And he mentions that by hearing about the glories of devotees, you will get the mercy to attack the mercy of Krishna. His name is Nabha. I'll tell you one more story. Nabha had a guru. His name was Agradev. So Agradev was in his meditation. And then suddenly one of the disciple of Agradev and Nabha, who was not very old, he was fanning his guru Agradev. So Agradev had many disciples. One of the disciples was at the ocean. He was taking the ship somewhere with the captain. And suddenly Baad came, like some tufan came. And the ship was going like. So the captain became very anxious. And this disciple of Agradev, Maharaj Agradev, he started remembering his guru's lotus feet. Gurudev, please protect me in this situation. So Agradev, he was offering personal service to the Lord. And his mind became disturbed. Because he immediately saw that my disciple is calling to me. So he could not focus on him. So Nabha, what he did, while he was fanning, he fanned in such a way that he made the ship reach the shore. Understood? He's fanning his guru, and he fanned in such a way that he made the wind go across the ocean in such a way that the ship reached the shore. And then he told his guru, Agradev, that Gurudev, please continue Manasi Seva. Guru was shocked. Guru, Guru thought, how did he enter into my Manasi Seva? Guru was just sitting like this and he was offering worship. So he thought how Nabha knew what is in my mind and how Nabha knew I got disturbed, how Nabha knew why I got disturbed, and how Nabha with his fan put the ship to the ocean. And then he continued, please continue excellent worship in your mind. Great, right? So then Agradev told Nabha, you write the glories of all the devotees. So Nabha said, but how will I understand the mind of all the devotees and their devotion to the Lord? Agradev said, just like the way you understand my mind, you will understand their mind also. Krishna will reveal the minds of all the pure devotees and what's going on in their mental service to you. So you write a book. So he wrote a book. Kept on writing about glory. He took all the devotees and glorifying all the devotees. Great, right? And what do we do? It's 9:21.
Another story.
Huh?
Another story for this.
That's story. There are a lot of stories. It's about Buddha, so many. It's just about devotees, Lord incarnation, Matsya. 3 different incarnations of Matsya. 3 different reasons Matsya came. One we know is Satyavrata Muni, right? When it was about universal annihilation and Brahma slept and from Brahma mouth Vedas came out, and Hayagriva he took, not Hayagriva, what's his name?
I agree.
Hayagriva only, huh? He stole the Vedas and the Lord came in the form of fish and then the whole past. Every incarnation detail. Vaman Dev, what did he say? And there are, it's like we hear a certain way, right? But there are some more details. It's very interesting, right? Like, and you hear a little more about those details. But I have one problem. I don't remember. I read and amazing. But in Bhagavatam class, those who attended, I was sharing, we all should have a habit of reading.
Okay. Don't remember.
That's okay, Prabhu. When you are reading now, you are there. When you're hearing about Shabari, you are there with Shabari and the saints and what they are doing and how Lord Ram came and he was searching. The Brahmanas, what all the Brahmanas thought, because of Shabari, the lake has polluted. So when Lord Ram came, Lord Ram was not looking for Brahmanas, he's looking for where the Shabari lived. Shabari became very embarrassed. She could not face the Lord because she was thinking, I'm such a low born, how can I face them? So the Brahmanas came, paid obeisance Lord Ram. They asked Lord Ram, how can we purify the lake? We did all the sacrifices, we did all the rituals, offered all the prayers, by no means. So Lord Ram said, you bring the water from the lake and wash the feet of somebody. They were like, but this is Lord Ram telling, he's low born, budiya, unko hi baga diya unhone, डांट के, wash the feet of somebody. They all bought their, oh, what a humbling experience. They bought their own pots, Brahmanical pot, and washed the feet of Sabri. Sabri was embarrassed, but the lake became pure. But when you are reading there, you are there. When you're hearing about Matsya, you are living that. By reading, you are mentally there. This is what Prabhupada says. Prabhupada says, we cannot remember. Anyone there for Bhagavatam class last week? Nobody was there? That's good, then I can share now. Otherwise, it will be a repetition for you. So, Prabhupada was mentioning in one of the purport that was this week. Prabhupada was telling, by remembering the Lord is a very advanced stage. But by hearing or by reading, we can remember the Lord, because when we are reading, we are remembering the Lord. You understood? By hearing, huh? See, by hearing, na, you are with those devotees, you are with how the Lord is reciprocating with devotees, with different incarnations, whatever incarnation they are, you are there. That time you are absorbed. Anyways, the moment we leave Shravanam and Kirtanam, absorption is next to impossible, right? You're like, we are absorbed. We are too absorbed in this world. But when we are there, we are with the Lord. The more time you maximize to be with the Lord, you'll make progress. You all understood what I said? Prabhupada says even a child can meditate on the pastimes of Krishna. Is it possible? It's possible. Prabhupada said, how can a child meditate on the pastime of Krishna? You tell the child. So Krishna went with all the cowherd boys, grazing the cows from Vrindavan. And then a demon attacked. So what is the mind of the child? The child is now meditating on the pastime of Krishna through Shavanam. You all agree, right? Through Shavanam, you can meditate on the pastimes of Krishna. Through pastimes of devotees of Krishna. But then after Shavanam is gone, for our Smaranam is also gone. That's why Prabhupada says in the beginning of devotional service, Shravanam is the key. At an advanced stage, you don't need Shravanam, Smaran will be natural because the mind is purified. But at our stage, we cannot just sit and the whole day we are absorbed in rendering Nitya Seva to the Lord. So through hearing, you are there. We are actually where the mind is. We have to train our mind to do more and more service. But कल से चालू करेंगे नित्य सेवा बताओ डिटेल बताओ नित्य सेवा क्या क्या होता है प्रार्थना सुनिए 57 56 57 songs it's all about नित्य सेवा only वो दो काम करते हैं रोते हैं और सेवा करते हैं किसको रोते हैं किसी को नहीं छोड़ा उन्होंने निताय के सामने रोएंगे निताय चंद्र कब आप कृपा मिलेगी गौरंग करुणा करो पतिता पावन केशरा लगीला और रोते रहेंगे पहला सॉन्ग पता है क्या है गौरंगा हो गौरंगा बोलीते हाबे पुला का शरीर when will the day come when I chant the name of Gauranga and hair of my body stand on hand when will I give a vishaya and I will attain Vrindavan when that day will be mine वो रोते रहेंगे उसके बाद व्रज में नित्य सेवा करते रहेंगे मैं सोच रहा था कल सुबह में ये सोच रहा था we are absorbed in services we are not absorbed in Krishna I was thinking this is the initial stages where we are absorbed in services at least better than being absorbed in Maya it's like you're thinking about women wealth and other things better absorbed in services what I have to do what is my schedule after 2 hours I have to prepare this and this and then this better absorbed in services but still not absorption in Krishna advanced stage you are absorbed in Krishna actually you all understood my part this is what I was thinking yesterday there is no absorption actually what is Nitya Seva? Prarthana will tell you. I cannot tell you here. So you have to hear Prarthana. 50 minutes you can hear the whole Prarthana. What did God Babaji Maharaj says if you want to attain perfection? He says you can attain perfection of 50 Anna. You buy 2 books for 50 Anna. Pure devotional service you will get. One is Prem Bhakti Chandrika, one is Prarthana. In 50 Anna, you can attain perfection. Only what it takes to become a pure devotee is 50 Anna. 50 Anna will give you. You can just buy these 2 books and you will attain perfection. Okay. I think we have to end here. Yes. No. All right. Anything else? I thought we cannot start Chaitanya Charitamrita. Great book. Very nice. Okay. I know it's very short, but it is 9:30 already.
Probably the water that was for Shabari's feet that from lake or lake.
That from the lake, I don't know. It doesn't say in the book. I mean, this is like, very short. Something, something, something. Something, something, something. Devotees keeps on changing. Because he covers like 70% of devotees name we have never heard. But I am interested to hear about devotees. How is their devotion to the Lord? How Lord reciprocated with them? Are you interested also? It begins with interest, right? How many of you read every day? Read every day. How many of you read every day?
Right.
No, you raise your hand so everyone can see. How many of you read every day? Okay, how many of you read 4 days a week? Raise it high. 4 or more. अरे, आप- How many of you read 3 days or more? नहीं, okay. Okay, how many of you read 2 days or more?
They don't get that. Resume.
Please think about it. सोचिए.
I always think about one of the Gopal Prabhu and then I have myself to that like how it's read like Bhagavatam.
आपको हियरिंग और रीडिंग से क्या फायदा होगा ना, वो आपको करने के बाद पता लगेगा. देखो ये मटेरियल वर्ड ना बहुत एब्जॉर्बिंग है, ये आपको कंज्यूम कर लेगा. यू ऑल एग्री राइट? दैट्स व्हाई यू आर नॉट एबल टू डू इट. ये आपको कंज्यूम कर लेगा. तो हमें अपनी तरफ से एफर्ट डालना है. How many of you finish Bhagavatam? How many of you finish first canto Bhagavatam? थोड़ा हाथ पूरा ऊपर रेस करो. Finish first canto Bhagavatam. Very humble देखो. सोचते नहीं कुछ. What should I say? फिर हम लोग मुझे डांट रहे. Please think about it. Take responsibility for your own spiritual life. देखो आप एफर्ट नहीं डालोगे. What does Krishna says?
No, statement that you just said. Whatever man desires, God.
तो मैं आपको सच बता रहा हूँ ना. How many of you think I'm not able to read because I don't have time?
What I thought for this is that after asking you many times, then I found the answer.
Anybody thinks you don't, not able to because you don't have time? How many of you think I'm वो सही reason नहीं है प्रभु? How many of you think I'm not able to read because I don't have desire to read? आपके head गिर रहा है. I'm trying to see all the permitting.
No, he comes in cabin. He doesn't have time. He thinks. No, is I think a reading problem. Time मिलेगा, but
See, problem is the desire. What you have to do is, Krishna, please help me get time to read today. पर हमारे पास reading भगवान समय भी देंगे ना. Then we will think, how do I spend this time now? Krishna has given for reading. What can I do? Krishna will absorb you. Whatever is your desire, Krishna will fill your day. You will be busy always.
We don't even know that the design, like other designs, other than the spiritual limit, without
Something will come up.
without noticing itself that happens. Like how can we identify them?
First is desire to read. If desire to read is not there, no? Then if you are reading and you don't read 1-2 days, guilt feeling will come. If you don't read 1 to 1, that guilt will also die. At least guilt is good. They should feel that I'm not reading. Those who are reading, do you see benefit in reading? Those who are reading regularly, do you see benefit? Or it's waste of time? Lot of benefit. Prabhupada says if you don't read, you cannot speak about Krishna. If you just hear, you cannot speak. Because you will be confused. You try to speak, then you will be like, you will never have confidence. You all agree? If you just hear, you will never have confidence. When you read it, you can clearly speak because you are confident. This is what it says. If anybody says, I don't agree, you can stand on like, this is what it is. Why? खुद से पढ़ाया आपने किसी का सुना हुआ नहीं है कोई मिस्टेक का चांस नहीं है शास्त्र है Shastra basis, right? When you are hearing from Shastra, who can be few to you? It can be very bold. That boldness will come to speak if you read. And you will become very clear in the concept also. Otherwise, somebody is not like this. Oh, Prabhu, maybe it's not like this. I haven't read, so I don't know. You will definitely going to say that. You all agree, right? It's not, it's like this. Yeah, maybe it's like this. I don't know, Prabhu. Why? Because no confidence. चैतन्य महाप्रभु के सेवा कैसे बनोगे? How will you become servant of Lord Chaitanya? First canto again. Who all have finished first canto Bhagavatam? Some people are not seeing me only. It's like, don't face only. Then, Srila Prabhupada, Lord Premanande, Hari Hari. Thank you very much. One second.
Thank you, Prabhuji. Dandavat Pranam. Hare Krishna.
Pranam Mataji. Thank you very much. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna.
Hari Bol Prabhu. I don't know how to turn off Zoom. Yeah,